I'm here at the corner of Lurkham Lane and Fillmore, and I'm going to turn into the Woodmont neighborhood. Okay, I am on Fillmore Street, crossing 24th Road, and I'm going to travel down Fillmore to 25th. This is a neighborhood that I have a lot of memories from my teenage years because I had friends that lived down here. I'm crossing 24th Street right now. That's a dead end of 24th Street. And up here is I think it's where the old Woodmont Elementary School used to be, coming up. Let me go down here because I think it's down this way. Maybe not. Maybe I'm confused. I'm down here at the end of Fillmore, so I'm going to go back and turn onto 25th like my original plan. Somewhere around here was the Woodmont Elementary School, and it became a recreation center where my daughter took gymnastics at one point. Crossing 27th. Still on Fillmore, going back to 25th. Somewhere along the way I made a wrong decision. But that's okay. We're exploring, right? Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. I'm going to go in here. Okay. It says it's the Woodmont Center. And it used to be Woodmont Elementary. I'm going to turn around so you can see what little there is to see of it. It says this is the YMCA gym, and right through there is a building. I don't know if there's anything that exists of the original Woodmont Elementary, probably not, but that's the building that's there now. And I don't know if they still have gymnastics classes there, but they did when my daughter was in school. It's clear to me that I do not have a good sense of this neighborhood anymore, but stay tuned, we'll get there. Okay, this was my original intent, to turn on 25th. So 25th is a dead end, I know, but I don't know how far down I can go. Oh, this looks very narrow. Maybe I'd better not try. It looks like somebody's driveway. Okay, heading back 25th, and I'm gonna take a left on Edgewood. That's the plan, anyway. Yep, it is. Some very large, fancy houses here. This is one of the oldest residential neighborhoods in Arlington, so it's going to be a mix of new stuff and hopefully a few old things to see. Okay, I'm at 24th Street, I'm going to turn left here. It says no outlet, but I know this street goes down quite a long way. We're going to go by the Civil War fort, C.F. Smith, that's up here on my left in a few minutes. Yeah, so it takes up quite a lot of real estate here. And I used to take my daughters over here and we'd wander around. It's lovely and historic. There's the Hendry house, which is on the property. Okay, we're going down to a very interesting place. I used to have good friends that lived in this neighborhood, and one of them had a paper route, and I went on it with her once. And down here at the very end of this road is the quite historic Doubleday mansion. And briefly, the Doubleday mansion was owned by this weird Christian group, and it was called the Cedars, and Netflix did a video about it called The Family. And so that's it. That's the house. And I've got to try to turn around now. Still a sign that says it's the Cedars here. Okay, so now I'm heading back up the street here, 24th, and I'm going to turn on 23rd Street. I know it'll kind of make me sad because that's where my friend used to live. They had a house on 23rd, which is a dead end. And I'm pretty sure their house has been torn down and new construction put in, but we'll see. This is where I'm turning. There's so much new construction here, it doesn't look at all familiar to me. And I definitely don't see their old home, so I'm assuming that new construction has taken its place. Alright, so I'm heading back the other way now. I will always remember the happy times I had on this street, but I'll have to just let it be a fond memory. And I'm going to take a left. some beautiful old houses back in here. That's interesting. Along with the new stuff. My aim is to go across Lorcum, out of the Woodmont neighborhood into what's known as the Maywood neighborhood. See the main historic area. Okay, it took a while to cross. I'm heading up here. A lot of this area has been dead-ended because of 66, and this is a no outlet area. I'm gonna go ahead because I used to have a friend that lived on Edgewood. I'm not sure if her house is still here or not. Not sure I'd even recognize it if it was. That might be it. Let's see. So it's dead end here because of the highway. I'm gonna turn around. This street goes off from the dead end. I'm not sure if it's also a dead end. I guess we'll find out. There is a place I can turn around, so I'm going to do that. It says this is Thrifton Hill Park. Right on the other side of this is 66. Okay. Well, I'm going to head back. It's sad. This area used to all go through into the Lion Village neighborhood. This house here, I'm not positive, but this kind of looks like the house that I think my friend Susan from junior high used to live in. It's conceivably the same house. I'm not positive though. Okay, I'm gonna turn left here on 23rd. That's probably more dead end that way, so I'm gonna turn right here on Fillmore. Nope, that was a bad mistake. Because that takes me back up to Lorcum Lane, where I do not want to be. I'll turn around. Okay, go back the other way on Fillmore. I know if I weave through here long enough, I'll end up almost at Cherrydale, so I'm very unfamiliar with this neighborhood back in here, so I'm just ambling along, hoping it works out. Okay, let's go through here. Stay on Fillmore. turns and becomes 22nd Street. And then that's no outlet, so I'm not going that way. Maywood Mini Park, if that means anything to anybody. Some nice old bungalow type houses down in here.
You go on one side.
I like them. Okay, this is Kenmore Street. Can I take a left here? I took a left on Kenmore, and it brings me up to another street that has no street sign, so I don't know what it is. It's a pretty neighborhood. I like it. It's very old looking. Okay, here's another place for me to turn. Has no street sign. It's very inconvenient not to have the street signs. I don't know where I am. Let's see. Okay, here's Oak Grove Condominiums. Ah, right here is Langston Boulevard. So I guess I've come out. Neighborhood that I wanted to be in. This is Monroe Street, and over here is the Safeway that's been there quite a long time. There's Cherry Hill Apartments. This is 21st Avenue. I'm gonna turn left here. Sharp turn here, it becomes North Oakland. I am back up to Langston Boulevard. Pull over here in what is the parking lot of Cherrydale Hardware, which I'm sure many of you remember. This is the end of this video. I'm going to drop a link to my website in the first comment. I hope you'll take a look. My book comes out in just 2 weeks. I have readings coming up in 3 weeks. And if you go to my website, you will also be able to see my book trailer. Very exciting. So thanks for listening.